We've been awkwardly trying to watch you get it back like you dropped a score in a light breeze. You're a joke. And since you want to smoke, I let the tech go. You know what? Never mind. You'll just get licked in the eye like a gecko. You're a fool, man.
Shells bursting all around it. Guess he didn't kiss his egg. We could take it on a trap by leaving skinning on his head. And you won't need to ask if he is or isn't dead. If T don't want arms, isn't he a vest?
LRD.
Premier Battles, we are in the venue nightclub in Manchester for match day 1. If you with us in the building, we're about to get into another match day 1 battle. This is Mandrill Mob versus Shark City on the left hand side. You've seen him in Prem before, the 2022 most improved battler from London. Make some noise for Frost. Let's go. And on the right hand side, you've seen him before from London, representing Shark City in Manchester. Make some noise for Black T! As always with the match days, it's 3 rounds. Shouts to Bathmate who sponsor this event, so make sure you check out them in the description below. The coin toss was done off camera. Frost won. Black T's on round 1. Let's go.
They're like, how you gonna win Tariq? It's Frost season. He's better than you'll ever be. Well, let us see. Because I came up with a method to end this brother's legacy. It's not something I'm gonna keep for myself. I'm gonna let all you man know. Essentially, I'm gonna just stare at Frost, repeatedly scream, choke in my head, and beat him with telepathy. Aye, for you, I have much respect. Today, I have nothing left. Because as soon as he gets his shine, he does his best to plunge into a ton of debt, writing checks he can't cash, starting every other clash, apologizing, but we're not impressed. We know you're gonna let us down. As soon as Frost hits the ground, running mess. But there's no safety net for me. I've got to do my best at any stage that I could. Yeah, whatever, mate. Hey, fuck a safety net. You got a harness on, you soft prick. Strapped up to the neck like a goth chick. His brother can show. Yeah. Fuck a safety net. You got a harness on, you soft bitch. Strapped up to the neck like a goth chick. This brother can choke for 5 plugs straight and still make it to the plug 6. It's toxic. It's toxic.
Let's go, Frost.
It's toxic. It's toxic. So I'ma bury him. For you, man, you fans that got to sit through another man's issues when getting his day off was a myth too, because your manager's being a bitch and you had to work extra shifts to cover the next thing. You see what I'm getting to? We don't have time to care for us. I was supposed to be at work from the time we walked up in the venue, so shut the fuck up and rap. Bust your gun, spray cans. Just don't even fucking stumble like it's runway, fam. You're getting shots from every angle like it's You're getting shots from every angle like it's classroom banks. See, I might not get away. Yeah, I might. You're getting shots from every angle like it's classroom banks. See, I might not get away like a Frost, but a harpoon can, and I will. Yo, just don't even fucking stumble. This is runway, fam. You're getting shots from every angle like it's classroom banks. See, I might not get a whale out of frost, but a harpoon can, and I'll put one in your flesh. I'll make you choke in your own blood. That's self-love at its best. This electrician is light work, and you're already at the tip of the iceberg and frost out of his depth. This is the gun finger of death. Since you talk a lot, you've been spiraling under the tide. It's like Brian called where you see flaws in frost. And for every embarrassing performance we've been forced to watch, you're gonna die, G. We've been awkwardly watching you trying to get it back like you dropped a score in a light breeze. Yeah. We've been awkwardly trying to watch you get it back like you dropped a score in a light breeze. You're a joke. And since you wanna smoke, I'll let the tech go. You know what? Never mind. You'll just get licked in the eye like a gecko. You're a small man. Yo, you just get licked in the eye like a gecko. You're a small man. I can't believe that you really bust a tool, fam, when you stand 6 feet from your opponent like it's still COVID rules and only move the 2. I can't believe that you really bust a tool, fam, when you stand 6 feet from your opponent like it's still COVID rules and only move the 2 hands, 2 straps, shooting from across the room like it's Bad Boys 2, fam. We ain't move with that. So do what you do when you choose to rap and watch me close the distance to with 2 fingers apart like it's Google Maps. But I'ma fuck you up. You should be used to that. Time.
So you know we bros. I use guns. I don't need to be close. I knew this would happen when I saw the draft. Young Black T picked 4th for Sharks, and I was happy for him. It really warmed my heart. The never lost boys amongst all the stars. Then in my head I go to form a card. First team match days, your versus ours. They put a Model T against the performance car with performance parts. The runway's slippy, you're falling fast. Flights are off, the pilot flop. See sun show over before it starts. I told Quill that I don't think I'm the man for the job. And it's not that he can hold a candle to frost. It's that I don't know how to handle a loss. And it's like asking me to kill the family's dog. He's just a pup. He's just a pup. Still got some jugs to be a shark. Painting needs some touches, miss some brushes from his art. But this is the model student, so they stuck him on the task and they placed him next to the disruption in the class. Me, the one they never trusted with the sharks. Cause you look in my direction, stuck a compass in his arm. I know the fucking score, I've never struggled with a mark. And I ain't seen a test, I can't go dumb enough to pass. Let's go, France. No, but talk about you think you can win. Don't lie to the people. In your mind we ain't equal. Your wildest dreams, the cerebral would have you die in your sleep. It's lethal. He survived, he's trapped in his mind and the cycle repeats. He's wired to machines, there's a scream for his vital. The lines and the beeps, the signs it looks weak. Keep fighting Tariq. First we need his reaction for life in the scene. Now we need a reaction to show life can be seen. Don't die. Let's go, Villain pulled his plug, now watch me pull his life support. Be happy for them no-shows, or else you would have died some more. Got a bag for the bitch, ain't Michael Kors. Outside say coroner, inside you'll find the corpse. That was crazy. What's crazy is anyone thinking he a threat. Come step out on the yas and see him slip with every step. Everything around him shatters and he's sinking to his death. His anchor popping out the freezer. I'm picking off a dread. Shells bursting all around it. Guess he didn't kiss his egg. We could take it on a trap by leaving skinning on his head. And you won't need to ask if he is or isn't dead. If T don't want arms, isn't he a vest? If T don't want arms, if T don't want arms, isn't he? If T don't want arms, isn't he a vest? He's smart though, Black T's hidden all his sweat. But Black T's saturated and what's dripping out is red. I hope you've written down your best, bet you did a round on prep. All of that's in the past, not what he is about to get. I came to face a shark, get this little fishy out my neck.
Hey, yo. Hey, listen. Yo, listen, yo. Aight, coming into battle rap, I didn't have much of a game plan. Barely knew anyone's names. Just used to kill niggas and shake hands. But Frost is one of the first people to chat to me. You remember that day on the train back from Erebus era? You explained where my lane's at? Moments like those really made, man. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say your breath stank, cuz. Let me get through it. Your breath stank, cuz! Hey yo, Briggz and Sless already beat me to it, but your teeth look like you still love eating Chewits. Sweet bowl at the crib for the kids, he's breezing through it. Leaking fluids. 1 tweets away from insulin needle usage. Bro, you can't swag your way out of this one, Frost. Tom Baker is who I'm speaking to. It seems amusing how you act smooth but can't rap smooth. You scream deluded, narcissistic views of himself, but he's not the smartest. Thinks he can hide the real him behind his glasses like Clark Kent. Trying to cheat us, but you can't, cause a farce can't always catch up with you regardless. He said, I ain't prepped this early since I battled Roots. That same battle, he called you a mug for choking. You said, I'm a mug. Sound like a real shell of yourself, and now we're cracking chew. Against Slesses, I finished yesterday. That's some early prep. Then lost his motor functions at the wheel. You're a nervous wreck. Against Briggz, it was fucking... What'd you say, bruv? Against Briggz, it was... Against Briggz, if I choke today, I'll say it was a bribe, but when it gets real, we can tell. We can see it in his eyes. See, Moke said you could do some amazing things, and Moke said you could do some amazing things, and you said I know, looking desperate and battered. See, the thing is, you are amazing, yeah. You're just terrible at it. Yeah. You are amazing, yeah. You're just terrible at it. So instead, you'll leave it with a casual E, teeth in a clip. I got one for every cavity, T's gonna flip. It gets demonic when I'm rapping G, he's gonna bitch. After the battle, like Usyk versus Anthony, fam. I ain't off it yet. I ain't got a pocket check or rock his head. I'll just defend on and the stress gone through like a 10-ton hydraulic press in his fucking chest. The weight will be like hearing about sudden death as you get up in bed. Black tea, because this is the version of me that gets dark. This is a shark versus a brother that just comes up here and shows his ass. Your best moments were in the past. Your 2017 shit. But the scene was dead, so them wins ain't really mean shit. The scene's alive now, he starts choking. So to the new fans, this is what they see in him. Had a breakout battle versus Yanniv telling jokes. You've been reduced to a comedian. You wanna be that guy in the scene again? You wanna be that guy in the scene again? You got something to prove. I'm on an incline rising, I got bundles of room. I'ma keep growing, while you'll be 35 trying to hide like you're new. This is Frost never lost versus nothing to lose. It's time.
Thank you. That was a big round. Does it stink now? Before I start my round, I'd like to applaud him for his bravery. Whatever you want to be called, mate, they, he, she, it's the same to me. But black tea makes me feel a little bit racist, because see, there ain't even another battler whose name is T. I know. It ain't my place to speak, brother. Peace and love. We gotta look out for each other. No shade. I don't even see cut. No. Listen. Listen. We're all just people to me. But if I got black jokes. Do you see what I mean? And that's not me, mate. That's not me, mate. I was joking before. Of course I see race. Black is beautiful. But T ain't. Chelsea boy put a smile on his face so wide his cheeks ache. I'll paint it bloody. $1.50 for how he make his money. Clear his mind, he need a place to study. I'll catch a bonus round. Ain't he lucky? T going down the drain. Tasted funny. Sting's missing you big like Faith and Puffy. I leave a trail of bodies, weed smoke and liquor smell. You're trying to be a bad man, but it's just giving city girl. Boss bitch. you can't block this drop kick. Boss bitch, you can't block this drop kick. Blacksmith, lockpick, black metal, mosh pit, black tea, got ripped, backbone, toxic, black smoke, toxic, black hole, cosmic. I heard you pretend gay to help you with the model search. Honest pay for honest work. What a nerve! It's a straight-faced lie. To get his pay grade high, you got a fake gay side. You panning for gold. They want a hot tea, but he leaves the management cold. He'll have to bend over backwards to get back in the fold. All the pretending, how far are you planning to go? Get your paper, boo-boo. It's black teas. Agent, like sometimes the client's touch. You don't like it tough. You want the money or no, because the client's rough. They're paying you how much? What? Sign me up!
Hey yo! As soon as I got back from East Africa and the first thing I saw was frost on the floor, right there it got personal. Right there it got personal. An uppercut will send your dirty mug vertical, teeth flying in the air. Yeah. Hey yo, as soon as I got off the plane from East Africa and the first thing I saw was frost on the floor, right there it got personal. An uppercut will send your dirty mug vertical, teeth flying in the air. Like me, last month hopping off the terminal, I was chilling. Now we gotta come back and grill shit. Frost never lost just on asking me if you killed Giz. Real shit. On the film getting packed up. Could never be me. I'll fight with everything like Extreme Rules Wrestling. We can never be enemies, G. You're not even cold enough to beat my rival. Mox smoked you. Talking about his balls with dead. You're in peak denial. What? A man don't need bars. What? Man don't need bars to beat you. It's that easy. Wow. You had nothing solid on that paper, brother. Keep it down. That's why we choose to overlook him. If you never lost, you wouldn't have to gaslight us into thinking that you're cooking. We got eyes, Tom. Bro, if you never lost, you wouldn't have to gaslight us into thinking that you're cooking. We got eyes, Tom. You can't spin us with these lies, Tom. Wake up, it weren't a dream. You really died, Tom. Alright, Tom? Bro, you really died, Tom. Alright, Tom? He must have gone crazy in his room rocking back and forth like, I never lost. Yeah. Listen, you must have gone crazy in his room rocking back and forth like I never lost. You been looking off lately. I can't lose today, bro. I don't take a loss greatly. I'll be outside your house screaming for a rematch and drop by on Tom daily. See, and drop by on Tom daily. Hey, you being in this position is the maddest thing, because you admit to prepping late, so you don't have to think, just giving us throwaway lines like a javelin. You're on balance, stumbling in every line, and your win to loss ratio staggering. But I got a job, people. I don't come here to rob people. I don't come here to rob people. I'm sharing my gift. I really live for this shit like a dung beetle. You might always get. I said I got a job, people. I don't come here to rob people. I share my gift. I really live for this shit like a dung beetle. You might always get the best of me. That's why I don't like these rappers. You might choke artists like crisis actors. You might always get the best of me. That's why I don't like these rappers. You might choke artists like crisis actors. What I design is magic, bro. What I design is magic. I do this shit the profound way. This is a cannon to a snowball fight. Frost is child's play. You told Slester, Frost dumb code, 0 degrees. The thing is, Tom, things defrost at 0 degrees. You see what man writes like? I paid attention in science. I've been breaking frost down to the bite size since bite size. Bro. Yo, I've been breaking frost down to the bite size since bite size. Bro, I'm even pissed that you even part of my class. You've been cheating the fans. How'd you get passed on this card? Because you give man a laugh. But these man go silent when you start rapping your bars, fam. Who have you killed? Bars about you busting your gun don't give me that true feel, fam. 3 generations of my blood are in Tottenham, and I can put the whole city on frost like Whoville. Brother, I'm too real. Let's go. Time.
Yo! So I've got this problem. I keep getting mad with how bad my opponent is. And I get more mad that no one else notices. I watch their battles, I think, how have they wrote this shit? I could break it down and expose the bits, do their bars, and nobody knows it's his. Honestly, give me one quote of his. No? I get this urge to show you that your writing's weak. I put the bottom line on T. I should just let it whistle and silence T. TV's Frost, what's your license fee? Cost an arm and a leg like designer T. Model boy, you don't wanna fight with me. See the mess we made when we sliced his cheek and he gave my blade hepatitis C. See the mess we made when we sliced his cheek and he gave my blade hepatitis C. Split in 2 mid-battles, how you finding T? Bare knuckle punches, I put ice on these. Bruh, my standard's high, but your bar is low. Black's cracks start to show. Lyrics and performance, master both. ABK all the way, ain't a path of growth. Can't build yourself in that disaster zone. Build more interest when you start alone. So you jump ship to the sharks below. But you're a shark? Hardly. Looking like shrimp on the Barbie. Vegan shark, invite fish to the party. Fish are friends, not food.
Doesn't even know his father.
There's a killer amongst us, it's not you. I'll make shark fin chop suey. It's a luxury, whatever's on the plate. A Bosch, I'll have a mug of tea. Time. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yo, Blizzard, MCR. Black Tea versus Frost, it's a hard one, it's a preference of styles, and being honest, I'm leaning more towards Black Tea. I'd say Black Tea just got it, and probably preference of styles. I'm just going off how much I felt the bars, you know, pause, so yeah, Black Tea.
Mike, Red Lion Picture, Frost, Black Tea. Hard battle, again, I have it 2-1 to Black Tea, but I feel like Frost got the second round and that was my favourite round of the battle. I wish Black Tea was a little bit cleaner, but Frost's performance was really, really clean in comparison, but bars-wise, Black Tea, yeah.
Crafty here judging the battle between Frost and Black Tea. It was about a minute ago, it's really fresh in the mind. I think there were a couple rounds that were very close. The first one was super close, maybe with a slight edge to Frost. The third one super close. Frost's round was quite short, but maybe that gave it a slight edge to Black Tea. I think I gave the second round to Frost more clearly. I feel like the peaks and troughs were kind of coming in at the right moments, the kind of jokes and where the bars were landing and how they were landing with the crowd. I think the flow was a little smoother. Both had really nice flows and patterns throughout. I really enjoyed. Sometimes Black Tea was stumbling through it a little more. Frost was a little more composed with it, and maybe he's just had a few more battles. I think it was super close. I am going to give it 2-1, very, very just to Frost.